Thank you, best friend. So, hello there again, people. It's me again, Ms.BlazeComrade, saving. Namaste, guys. So, wait a minute, because I was just reading my best friend's message. She said, what an idiot. What is his problem? Do you have a new number? Well, wait a minute, I have to reply. A lot. Yes.
After failing to bring my friends,
A lot.
I ended up friendless. It was shaping up to be the worst school trip ever.
More or less. I just have to talk. I don't want to write because this phone is idiotic. Yes, hello best friend. Yes, I have this number, they are like from Yellow. So yeah, this number is from Yellow, so I use them for the internet when I go out. And actually I have I think I have two numbers new. One is in the tablet and one is this one. And the other one is in the WhatsApp. I don't remember. But just save this one because it's also, I'm also using this. So, okay. So just save this number. Okay. Because I got few. What the fuck? So, I don't know. This is idiotic. So just save this number as well. And whatever number I have that I message you, that is my it's a abonnement, something like that. It's not a prepaid, so the ones that the prepaid, I'm only using it for WhatsApp. It's actually gone now. I think if you call the old number, it's not going to ring anymore because I haven't loaded it for quite a while. So, okay, I am live now on Instagram, so I will talk to you later. Yes, I did call the police on him. Well, actually, I was talking to my friend Care Bear, I think last week. When he banged the door, the floor, I said to Care Bear that if he do that again, I will call the police on him because it was just 8:30 in the evening. It's like, I'm sorry about that, best friend. Holy Mamma Mia, I have to send this first, okay? And I will talk to you later. I'm still live in Instagram. And I still need to be hot-chewing. You don't want to hear another hot-chew from me, okay? Bye-bye now. I love you. Blade. So, that was my best friend, Yorgi, Werni, Napi. So, he have many names because he's an angel. So, yes. And I lost one friend today. Ik habe eine Friend verloren jetzt. So I have to speak in German as well. He have to know that I am not a friend with him anymore. Well, I kinda did invited him I kinda invited him. We were talking. That's why you don't text message when you're drunk. Who is this? I thought it was Care Bear. Hello, one viewer. I don't see the name. I'm a little bit far. What is that? I cannot read sometimes and I have problems actually with my glasses. Wait, I have to see. Baltasar. Baltasar. Hello there. You are the lawyer, right? Because I think I remember you from long time ago. But wait a minute. I have to say something first before I forgot what I was trying to say. Today I called the cops around 8:30 in the evening, between 8:30 to 8:45. 8 o'clock, I finished cooking my dinner around 8 o'clock. I think my cam is a little bit like this. So, and I think I am dark, so wait a minute, I have technical difficulties. Hold your horses, people. I want to say one story about me calling the cops today because I really did. I told my best friend about this as well. I messaged him while I was in the bath. I sent him a video. Well, the thing is, my best friend see me all already, in and out, so it doesn't matter. But this is my new friend. We were friends for like 3 years now, but he is really, really one of my really, really good friends, even though we don't know each other that long. Like running 3 years, running 4 years, 3.5 years more or less. Wait a minute, I have to do something because I'm a little bit dark. I have to adjust the light. There you go. But not that much. So, this friend that I was talking earlier, is it good now? Wait a minute. I think I have to clean my lens. There you go. Because sometimes my hand, there, much better. So, yeah, also he left, so anyway. As I was saying, yeah, I was in the bath after I called the cops. I really did call the cops. And, hello, Officer Hartman from Einsvirvir. You know, it is really crazy. So wait a minute, I have to roll something. This is what I will be smoking today. So, it is really, really stupid when just to get a shower, I have, you know, like, it was 8:30 in the evening. I just finished cooking. I just finished my dinner, which was eggplant and zucchini with a little bit of potato because the potato was going to get bad, so I just added it. And I made a vegetable adobo. And this is a Filipino food. This is a very famous traditional Filipino food. It's adobo. Normally it is cooked with meat. And if you cook the adobo with the meat lasts really, really long because this is the food that you bring to anywhere because it doesn't need to be refrigerated. It kinda... Oh, hello Vanessa! Namaste, girlfriend! So, I was talking. The adobo is a traditional Filipino dish which can be stocked in a container even without refrigeration for maximum of a month. Yes. That is why the adobo is a very, very famous Filipino dish. But the thing is, since 3 years, hello Vanessa, if you are the one who's still here or the Baltasar. So anyway, the adobo, the shelf life of the adobo, even though you don't have a refrigerator, it can last maximum for a month if you put it in a... Because this is the food that you actually bring to jail. Yes, people. I have bring many adobos to jail. Well, I have many friends who are, you know, who get problems with the authority. They are good people, but sometimes even good people do go to jail. In the Philippines, it doesn't matter if you don't have money, you go to jail. Sometimes it's because people set you up. You didn't do anything. And then, all of a sudden, you are charged with murder. You are charged with a lot of nonsense when in the reality. I believe that half of the people that are in jail, not half, but maybe less than half, are innocent. Especially in my country. In my country, you can go to jail even if you didn't do anything. It's just because some people are more richer than others. And that is a really sad story. The ones that have money get free. And the ones that... It was just all of the sudden, he passed by there, the camera picked him up. You know, that's the reason I am not a very, very loyal person when it comes to my country. Because I love my country. The people in my country, not so much. But not all that I hate, you know, like, I wanted to be loyal to my country, but my country is the people, the politics, it ruined. I mean, you know me, I don't have problems in my country because, as I have said, if you're a good person, not really, I mean, what's it called this? You have a lot of connections, you have a lot of friends. You don't go to jail. You don't, it is what it is. When you know people, people will help you. People will help you get out of trouble. Especially the ones in the position. It is, in my country, it is who you know. Irregardless if you don't have money. If you know someone, and that person values you, Pagman. But don't go to the press. I mean, because once you already been in the press, your story become big, then the person that, will write you tomorrow, darling. Okay. Would love to meet with you. Really? I remember you. I know you are a lawyer. I know that I have a very good memory, Baltazar, and I know that we met on tag. See, I know because regardless of what people may think about me, that is my one big problem. I have a photographic memory, but I also have problems with regards to a little bit of trauma issues when my mom died. So part of my childhood, there are some parts that traumatize me much, especially when my father tried to drown us and my mom in the car. And that is one part I don't remember, because when my mother figured out that my dad was cheating on her deathbed, yes, my mom, I love my mother and my brother. These are only the two people in my family I care the most, especially my brother. My brother and I, we are this close. I have never remember a day in my life that my brother spanked me, my brother shouted at me, or I fight with my brother. Because the only person that I do obey is my brother. Manuhul yan. Rest in peace, brother. I love you so much. I love my brother since I was young, since I was a baby. I love my brother until now. I respect my brother very, very much. I will make a big picture. The last time I saw him, it was 2010. No, 2009, before I come to Switzerland. Because he is the only person. Wait, I see a ball pen from the clinic. Do you know where it is? Yes, I have to see a professional help. Because, not for, I don't want, me, I am a very open person. I am not afraid to be genuine. When I go to a certain place, so what? It's better to seek professional help. When something bothers you, then try. It's not all people that seek professional help are crazy. Because, I'm eccentric, yes. And also the reason I could say to you that I am not mentally incapacitated, because when I come here to Switzerland, I have the Swiss embassy asked me to submit a psychological evaluation, okay? And the psychological evaluation was this thick. It is in the Swiss embassy in the Philippines. So if you are, the reason I still want to go to professional help, because I have been dealing with a lot of things lately, I never deny the fact that sometimes I do have problems. Thank you, Irina. Nussberger. My new best friend. I have another new best friend from this place. I think you know where it is. It is in Will. Wait, I want to show you very, very well. Because she said first no. I didn't steal this. I didn't steal this, okay? I asked it to her. Wait, I show you more. Because I am not ashamed to let the people know that I went there. know, why the hell would I be afraid? For the reason, there is a reason why the hell I went there. I couldn't take it anymore. I'm going to explode. You know, I just moved in here a month ago, nearly 2 months. And all of a sudden, you're kicking me out of all those things that I have done. Packing, unpacking. I nearly break my back moving. And all of a sudden, your problem could be solved for... Your problem is solvable for $100. But then, you still manage to keep on doing these things that you are doing. So I did call Eisbeer on you. So, Herr Hartman, I call it in the bath. I was in the bath. I was naked. I shouted at him. Not really shouted, but I said to him in a voice that probably I think he hears me. He is always thinking of me. He cannot live in peace because I am on the top of him, and he is beneath me. You know. So he have problems with me. I said, call the police. No, I said, because before when he banged me, I don't reply. I just ignore him. But then I said to Care Bear, I was talking to him earlier. Before I went live, I said, Care Bear, the last time I was talking to Care Bear, I said to Care Bear, if he do this again, I will going to call the cops on him. I swear to you, man. Because he did this 5 times already, 6 times already, in less than 2 months. It's like banging, and it's getting louder. And sometimes when he bangs you, and I just finished my dinner. I had a vegetable adobo with a little bit of rice. And then that's what I ate. And now I have a coffee. Wait a minute. So after dinner, I checked the time. It was 8:30 in the evening. Went to the toilet because 6 p.m. I finished my laundry. I was washing my bathrobe, the cold one. I have 2. You know, I like it because it's very, very cold. And I look like I'm in a hotel when I'm wearing my bathrobe. What do you call bathrobe in German? Bademantel. Bademantel. So, it was very, very heavy because I have 2 of this, the gold one and the blue one. It was too hard to wash. So I finished around 6:30 washing. I soak it first in hot water and soap, do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, help with my feet because it was very big. Normally I would wash it with my hands. I will go inside the tub because I boycotted the machine. I don't want to put coins anymore. I'm saving my coins. Even my best friend, he's going to bring me coins. I invited my best friend in my birthday. Elaine is also coming. Not my birthday, but May something. I don't remember what. But I love you, Elaine, and I love you, Popsy from Elaine. Yeah, Popsy is very, very old. They are from Geneva, and Elaine is my friend, a very good friend of mine. I know him for 3 years now. When I met Elaine, I met also my other friend, Jürgen, Wernie, and Napi. Napi have 3 names. Well, his nickname is Napi. I give him the name Jürgen, and his real name is Wernie. And he is my best friend. Like, literally, he is my best friend. I love him, you know. I went with him to the Geiger Museum, but anyway, let's go to the police. And to the other friend that I lost, I blocked a person today because we fight last year, my birthday. And then he messaged me today. He stopped messaging me when you're drunk because I have, you know how much pictures I have of us and videos? 2,000 plus, man. And he messaged me about the pictures that someone told him that he had picture. I think his boss, that's what he said, his chef. Das dice, I will speak in German, so if he sees this, he will know that we are no longer friends. Keine mehr Freund, okay? Ik heb je blokkeerd, dik. I give you zweimal chance. Erste Mal, laatste Jahre meine Geburtstag. Und jetzt wieder, ich habe kommen neue Geburtstag. Und drei nach Frauen. Ich habe reden mit dir, zusammen mit meinen anderen besten Freunden. Ich habe gesagt, vielleicht diese Jahre, du kannst kommen in meine neue Heim, meine neue Wohnung, für meine Geburtstag. He messaged me drunk. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. I can play the messages for you. He said, he gave me another reasons, still the same reasons that he said last year, but I think he's just really like chicken shit, and we are not friends anymore. Like literally, keine mehr Freund, du habe keine mehr Blaze, ich habe gelöscht 2000 Foto von meinem Laptop, alles, aber ich habe keine in meine Tablet. Das ist nur in meine Laptop. Ich habe gelöscht 2000 Foto und Videos, auch von deiner Mutter. Alles weg. It's sad, because your mother, she's a nice person. Deine Mutter ist so schön. Aber, Son, nicht so gut. When you're drunk, I don't know what is the German of drunk. Stop messaging me, egal. And then he said to me, ja, in deine Geburtstag, vielleicht später oder so, du kann kommen zu mir, machen Party in meine Haus, zusammen mit meiner Freundin. For me, das ist kein Problem. He messaged me before that, but he messaged me every day, 8:30 up to 9 a.m. He does message me. So, he's like an alarm clock. But now he can never message me because I block him. I'm done with you, man. He was upset that he see some pictures from the shop. These pictures that I uploaded it before we fuck. Before we didn't have a relationship. Because the first time I have met you, I said to you, ik habe keine Interesse for eine serious relation. I have been very honest to you. And I don't think he was happy to hear that I am not interested I think you are handsome before, but your personality is questionable and the sex wasn't really that good. I am very honest. I make you a champion because you and we had fun when we are outside. When we go to I don't have problem with your boss because you don't own the shop, so I am still affiliated with the shop. You work there, irregardless. I mean, he said it's not his shop. He said, also Vince told me it's not his shop because Vince worked there as well. So I was not fighting I am done fighting with him. He was upset because he see some pictures in the internet from the shop, and he said about something about the boss. He said Maggie is okay. I mean, he's drunk. I can play the videos, the voice message, but what's the point in playing the voice messages, right? You will just be humiliated. I don't want to humiliate you. If I said that I don't want to be friends with you anymore, I don't want to be friends with you anymore. I give you a chance. And I am like now, I come to terms that you and I, even friendship, cannot build a friendship relationship because, I don't know what happened. You and I, we used to be good, especially when we are outdoors, but I see it from the beginning, relationship-wise with you, you are not my type. I mean, I like you as a friend, but sexually, mentally, physically, not really. You know, I am just honest. Maybe I was your type because since even, I don't know, I have my type, you know. And now, we are not friends anymore. I don't want you to be my friend. I forgive you. I also apologize to you of my outburst from last year. and then we become friends again, and then you blew it up tonight. I mean, I just finished from shower, and then when I come to my phone, to my tablet, because I don't have WhatsApp here. This doesn't have a WhatsApp. I have here, and my tablet, because my other phone is broken and I haven't buy a new phone. I am still using this free phone that I got from Alaw. So I will buy a new phone maybe later, but not now, so I don't need one. I am planning to buy a laptop, which Paula already gave me half of the money. I am just waiting for my other money for next week, and I can buy a laptop. You know, Paula, thank you very much. I love you, Paula. So yes, I save a little bit money because Paula gave me not all of the money for the laptop, but some. So I save it, and I already paid some of the things that people that I have to pay. So I want to say thank you, Irina. Ha? Thank you for the ball pen. Actually, she said no at first, because when I was writing the demographics, what you have to write in the clinic, I already asked her, can I have this ball pen? Because there was a lot. Can I have this ball pen for souvenir? And then she said, oh, I'm sorry, I cannot give it to you because it is hospital property. And then I said, oh, but I let it go. But she's really nice. She's really a happy girl. She's also very, very pretty. I kind of have a girl crush on her. I always have girl crush on girls. But I have to choose if the girl I want to be a friend or I want to be a fuck friend. Because the friends stays, fuck friends, they go. That is, you know, if I want a girl to be my friend for life, I don't fuck her. That is the thing. It's hard to fuck a girlfriend, and when you break up, you still remain friends. It's like girls when I broke up with my men, normally I remain friends with them. Let's say 90% of my ex-boyfriend, we are still friends, and you know, I don't deal with animosity much. For me, it's okay, you know, because literally, even when we have a little bit of something, I already know that this relationship is not bound forever. I know that. I already know it. They don't know that, but I know, because ever since I was a child, I was growing up, I was never ready to commit to just one person because of my past. I never trusted any man in my life aside from my brother, and the only person, well, probably. Okay, let's put it out in the open. Yes, I love my brother very, very much. And it's not just a brother love, but I hold back myself. Because to me, he was my brother. You know, I never did anything. Even in my head. You know, I'm very honest. But what I did it with my cousin. Not my cousin, it was actually a niece. Everyone knows about it. It's not a secret. Come on. You cannot. I did it out of anger. Because, what's the point? They are not really my real cousins anyway. The person that knows this story is Pen. I think Pen. No, he didn't see my nephew. He was there. I invited him when I invited that nephew of mine. It was the daughter of, not daughter, but the son of my cousin. Well, cousin. I am not related to these people. They are not my family. Pen knows the story about this, which I never told, but I am about to tell someone about this story. Supposedly, the male doctor that Irina is still looking for me. I'm sorry, girlfriend, if this is being put on your shoulder. Well, it is what it is, Irina. Well, they have assigned me another doctor. I have nothing against these two doctors that the problem was she was a girl. And I don't want a girl doctor. It's my money. I am the patient. Well, it's not my money. It is the Swiss money. But I am being blessed to be adopted by the Switzerland. Because seriously, people, the reason I have a roof over my head, something to eat. But the thing is, I am not running away from this country because this is the country that I choose to live. This is the country that teach me a lot of good moral things. You know, I was a little bit naive 10 years ago. I'm intelligent, I'm smart. But the thing was, I live in a country that dog eat dog. You have to be smart. We don't settle our differences calling the cops. Nobody calls the cops unless you're a rich person. Because a rich person, they don't know how to kick your ass. Somebody kick it for them. True. True story, by the way. How many ass did I kick? Because a rich friend. You know, it is what it is. And when I come to Switzerland, I realized that I don't need to do this. When I have problems with people, you don't can hurt anyone just like that. You know, you don't be aggressive. But in the Philippines, do you really want to know? In the Philippines, we settle our differences beneath ourselves. Even if you smash my face, I smash yours. Nobody is going to go to the cops. No one. One of us we're going to the hospital. But even in the hospital, the doctor asks you, how did you get this injury? They will never, you know, we don't squeal like a pig. You're gonna die, man. Fuck. If you're a fucking rat who keeps on blabbering, you will never survive. No one in my country go to the police or talk to someone. You just don't can. You are going to be branded like a rat. You are a blabbermouth. And no one likes a rat. You are going down. I mean, it is what it is. When you talk to the police about something, especially, I don't know, especially when you're in jail, you get hurt, and then you tell the cops, and then this person, the cop, of course, is going to be in the hole for a month. When you don't just do this, man, fuck me dead. So in my country, we said that, no, I'm not lying. Normal people like me and you, we settle our differences between ourselves. And trust me, nobody calls the cops on anyone. And if one of us gets hurt, we call the ambulance, we call for help. But no one, the doctor first and foremost, will ask you, how did this happen? Even me, I will lie. I will not tell that who do this to you. This is the time that I will say, oh, I fall down. You know, I will, because this is a petty lie. Because if I say something about something, do you see what my reputation will become? I will become a rat. Nobody want. It's like, and then, when you become a fucking squealer, like a pig, trust me, man, your life depends on your mouth. Because even though how much blah, 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 blah I do, I know how to keep a fucking secret. I know. Me and my brother, we have secrets. But never did I ever told anyone about this. You know, when my brother say this to me, it's just between you and me. It means between him and I. No one else. How I mean, I am the type of person who I when I say this, I don't do the opposite. What I say, it is what I say, it is what it is. Because sometimes people say no, they mean yes. And when they say yes, they means no. When I say no, it means no. When I say yes, it means yes. Stop. I don't, I am very easy. I am not like this type of person. And when I am mad with you, you will know. I will say it to your face. I will address it somewhere. If I address it in the internet, I will not say your name, but you know I am talking to you. You know, I will not name drop. So to protect, so that, but you know, and if I name drop you, meaning, I'm giving you the opportunity to answer to me. You can answer, reply, or you can send me a message. You know, I don't like confrontations. I get very, very mad very, very quick, so I avoid. I cannot be angry. That's the reason when I am angry, I go the opposite way. Not because when I go towards you, I will get in trouble and you are screwed. It is what it is. I have very strong self-control anyhow, you know. And I always listen to the voice inside my head. Yes, you know, meaning, I listen to the voice of reason. You know, even though how much I wanted to hit you, to punch you, to just fucking go to your house and just fucking kick your door and fucking shit, man. I don't do it anymore, you know. But in the reality of the situation, I say this to you. In the Philippines, we settle our differences by ourselves. Ask any Filipino, and they will say she's not lying to you. We don't call the cops, and the cops are called when there is already dead, not when we are still fighting. Huh? Nobody calls the cops, even the person who is watching you, even us. We are just the spectator of the show. We don't call the cops. We don't bring them in, we don't involve them. It is what it is. Because cops in my country, they can be bought. I know a lot of them. A lot, like literally. I mean, I know many people in my country, so, like, seriously, even outside, even internationally, I know a lot of people, and when they see me, they will say, yes, I have been with that person, and that person have a good heart, because I seldom have a conflict with people. 5% of the people that I know have problems with me. Do you see how much percentage it is? And the point being is, I am the one who said I don't want to be a friend with you. It's not the other way around. Most of the people, they like me. Let's say 98, 95%. Okay, it's like, I would say 98. But I will lower it. But 95 is still a high number. You know, when the people normally meet me, they get to know me, to talk to me. Because I know myself, I know what I can offer. I know what kind of a person I am. So when I say to you that it is what it is, believe me. I mean, yeah, sure, you don't know me yet. But people that knows me, they can attest to that. You know, they will say, oh yes, I know her. You know, they will not say, you know, they will back me up, trust me. And I know that. I know that there are people that will bend over backwards for me. It's just, they believe in me. You know? Even when my reputation is tainted, it means that regardless if that my reputation is tainted, it doesn't mean that it's not redeemable. There's always a chance to prove yourself, you know, and prove it like really earn it, you know, because I get everything. I earn it myself. I earn the trust of the people because I never do anything. I don't steal. I don't speak lies. I can't just keep on talking to you, visiting you, and knowing that deep inside me, still looking at you in the eye, and I'm lying to you. I cannot be that type of person, because I know how it feels like when a people lied to you half of your life. It sucks, man. It sucks really bad. Better shut your pie hole. Me and my brother, when I was already like growing up, like already like an adult, like 17, 18, we talk less. You know why? My brother, he always is the one who's talking, not me. You think I am the person who talks when around my brother? No, my brother is the one who talks, but he's not talkative. But when my brother opens his mouth, I could just look at him and stare for him, firing the whole people. So wait a minute.
He wants to change your world. It's inspired so many, so much more. Will push you to your best.
Strong heat. And I don't have water. Here. I have to get water. Lagsak. Fuck, did. That is how posh I am. I shower literally with perfume. I love perfume. I use it a lot. I don't care how much it is. I have a very God brother who gives me perfume, no? So, as I always say, life has no guarantee. When I die now, at least I smell good. I am not afraid to use things or whatever, like, I will, that is the type of friend I am. I am like, when we were younger, I would always spend my last time, when I'm with my friends, even if I don't have money to go home. It's like, I'm not crazy, like that crazy. I would spend my last fucking buck. Just because the moment is magical. Even if I will just say, fuck it. I don't care how I got home. I will chip in. I will put my money down, because in the Philippines, most of the time, I'm the one who is buying, making the party, buying everything. I don't care because some of my friends, they don't really have much money, but I want them to hang. I want them here. Regardless if they don't have money for anything, I said, I got you, man. I got you. Just stay. That is the reason probably I have many, many friends, because I have been a good friend to them on times. But do you see now, those people that once partied with me, for sure they already have their jobs. So when I come home to Philippines, I will probably not be spending anything. I will say to them, hey, do you remember those times when you have nothing? And you were always invited in my parties and I always bring you everywhere? Maybe I want you to do me a favor. I want to just give me your best hosting, because I don't live there anymore. And once I visit you, I don't want that I am still the person who is opening my wallet. Once in a blue moon, open yours. Because if you don't, but of course they will. Come on, at those, they will understand. And my friends, they watch me, they watch my shows, regardless they are not watching the whole thing, but they fast forward because I have seen my friends do the thing. They said some are dead hours, dead minutes, because sometimes I go there and so they fast forward, and if they see something interesting again, they watch and they will see it. So let's go back to the cops. So Care Bear, I said to him, he's from UK, he's 20 years old, he is still working now, but he normally, when he's not busy, he used to drop in at my shows, and once he even helped me in my navigation skills when I was walking out of oblivion. So I asked him, hey, what will I do? And then he said to me, no, you cannot walk in the highway. Find some other way, otherwise you will get it over. So I said to him, because we talk, Care Bear, from the Instagram. He's a new friend of mine, and I like him. I like his energy. I like them both. The boyfriend of the Care Bear, what is his name? I forgot again. I'm really not good in names, man, because you have to give me a little bit of something. I meet a lot of people, but sometimes I don't. It's just that maybe I can see it. I always forget his name because I talk to Care Bear a lot, but the boyfriend not, because I met the Care Bear, and then he said that the boyfriend, that is his boyfriend. So I said, oh really? Because they added me both. So my friend is the Care Bear, not the boyfriend. I don't have Instagram here. This is weird. I didn't download it because this is already like a lot of things. I have Messenger, Facebook here, WhatsApp, and a lot. Facebook, Hangouts. Why do I have Hangouts here when I don't use this shit? Can I just delete this shit? How do you delete this? Remove. I don't even know what a Hangout is. I know it's an app. It's a messaging app or something. Because this is also not mine. I buy it with, I don't know, last year I think. It's just because of the color green. I love color green and it matches my bag. So I said, okay, and it was just $40. Why can I not pay this shit for $40? Hello? And it's, yeah, I block my other friends, so we are friends no more anymore, and I don't really, when we become friends again, I thought that we will never fight anymore, because the reason, point being, that we fighted before is I told him about my birthday like 2 months before it happened. I met him April. So that time, first week that I met him, I stayed with him for 4 days. Since April, May, 2 months, we dated 2 months. So in that 2 months, every weekend, I go to him, stayed 4 days maximum, from Friday to Monday. So that is our dating thing. But we were just dating, no relationship whatsoever, rather than friendship or best friends. That was I told him when we first met. I always laid out in the open to the people that I met. I am not looking for anything serious. I already have a lot of relationships. Point being, I have a lot of boyfriends. Do you know that, right? I mean, how can you not know that I am dating like a lot of people? You should have known it by now. But these people that I am dating, they know about it. I didn't deny it. I even wear me. My best friend, I said to my best friend, I cannot, because Volcan, this person from Austria, he messaged me again yesterday or the other day. He commented on my post, in the bag post, the one that hello Johnny Big Boy 666. Namaste man, how are you doing today? Hi from Switzerland. I was just like, I was caught off guard, but anyway he left. So nevertheless, so I was saying, yes, I lose a friend. I called a cop, and just a heads up, they will be here tomorrow. Herr, wait, what is his name? It's like a heart. Hartman. The name of the officer that I called was Herr Hartman. I was in the bathtub. He banged me really hard. It was the loudest bang. The bang is getting louder. Not me. I mean, personally, this is my home. This is my house. I hate calling it a home because I don't feel like it's a home. Regardless, I like the place. I like the house itself. And I'm telling you, you're not going to just kick me out here very easy. Seriously, man. You're going to... It will be I said this before and I'm saying this again. I am not going down without a fight. I will always fight for what I believe in, what is right. Even though we reach somewhere, even if we go to the highest tribunal, I will present my case myself. I don't need to hire a lawyer. I will present my case myself. As I have said, I am a frustrated. I have broken dreams. I am a frustrated athlete. Yes, I am also, I am a frustrated lawyer. I am also a frustrated ballet dancer. Those are the biggest dreams that I wanted. But I didn't get the chance to fulfill it because, as I have said, life can change dramatically. Once you are here on top, and then all of the sudden, you had a flat tire, you're in the down. Don't be comfortable sitting in that high horse of yours. Better sit on the ground, man. Because that high horse is too high for you, that you think that you are like... But in the reality, you are just a fucking fly sitting on the back of a fucking cow. And you think you're so big and mighty. That's why I said to you people, be humble. Stick to... don't lose that humility inside, Pride is such a nasty personality to have because sometimes your pride is too high that you don't even see it. That's why I said to myself, my Lord, if ever I am doing the wrong thing, if ever I would be a danger to myself, and to other people, please, held the reins, hold me back, because I don't want, and I never wanted to be in trouble with anyone, with the law, with other people. I would rather live a peaceful life and with a good health and a pretty face. But I have no problems going to sleep. I can sleep soundly. I don't have guilt in my conscience. To me, I'm good to go. You know, I didn't corrupted anything to get where I am now. I didn't step on anyone to be where I am, because even if I am here in Switzerland, my ex-husband, I treat him well before this even happened, you know. And don't even think for a single minute that what you see around me, the clothes, the shoes, everything, comes from my ex-husband. Fuck, man. No. He didn't buy me anything. Okay, wait a minute. Well, I don't remember. In the Philippines, yes, he paid for my dreadlocks. Yeah, he did that. He sent me money, of course, yes. That I already said it, you know. He was sending me $300 a month. Was it $300 a month? Yeah. So, you know, to me, I was grateful for that. I already said it to him. I write him many letters. It didn't mean that I didn't suck my husband's blood. I suck his cock, but not his blood, okay? That is the reality. I am not comfortable in taking things that is not supposed to be given to me. I am not a taker. I am a giver. I cannot take things that are not mine. Or if I do it, it's because I have reasons. Normally, I don't. Literally not. Because if I want something, I will ask it from you. You know? But I'm not saying that once in my life I haven't done it. Come on now. Me and Rika, we are crazy, you know? But it was, we were 20s. And Rika is crazy. I mean, it was this one time, yes, it's funny. I don't want to talk. I want to keep my mouth shut because I promised Rika I will not say anything. You know, sometimes when I promise my friends that I will not say anything, I will not say anything. But I'm laughing because I remember it like it was yesterday. I miss you, Rika. Even though if you don't miss me anymore, even if you forgot about me, I did not forget about you. You know, even Pen, she was explaining to me your situation. She said to me that she didn't delete you. She loves you. You know, every time you have a show, she watches because she said to me, she likes your pictures. Every time you post something, she was explaining to me because I kind of like a little bit upset with her because of all my friends. Rika, I love you. You're like the sister I never had. And I'm a little bit upset with you because when I come to Switzerland, you change. You know? I did not. It may seem like I'm so far away. Of course I was. But do you remember the first year I was here? It was so hard for me and you were not. Well, okay, I understand. You don't have a load for the internet. I get that. Why did I buy and call? I call my brother. After my brother, the left of my coin, I use it for you. I call you for like, and you have to go to the roof. You remember that? Or climb a tree because the signal was so bad. 3 years before my brother died, I was calling my brother first and I was calling you second. $10 a month and $10 a week, man. Or even, no, not a week, because I buy $10 and I could call for 1.5 hours to my country. And I was calling too much. My brother, he don't use the internet, you know. I call him in the landline. I told my other people in way back home to go to my brother to teach him to go to the computer because I wanted to talk cam to cam. My brother never learned and he said, I'm too busy. I don't want to go in the my brother is different. He's not as friendly as me, not as talkative as me. He's very straight and as an arrow. He's a good man. I said to my classmate, a friend of mine, which I used to have we are friends on Facebook in my other account. I said to him, because he's always at my brother's shop. He did work for him. I said to him, I was talking to him in the Facebook. I want you to go to my brother, teach Manuholian how to use Facebook and this. So I convinced my brother. My brother went with him, and it's because too much people in the internet. My brother don't like too much people. He don't like the smell of people. It means when there is too much people in one computer shop and it's in the Philippines, it's not like you go in the Manila that people are clean, you know, and people in the internet shop, they are sweating. And that was my brother said to me, I don't want to go to the internet. He was so angry at me. He said, in his own words, I don't want to go to the internet shop, it stinks. I mean, how? I asked him, what do you mean? Listen to me, the people that are in the internet shop are children, and they were playing games, and he was having trouble. And this person, he was teaching my brother to not to type. My brother can't type. It's just that he don't use the computer. Because me, I also learned how to use the computer. I was already 21 years old, a little bit late, right? And my boyfriend, Wolfgang Bandish. Hello, Wolfgang Bandish. I think he's still alive until now. He was one of my German boyfriends, which teach me how to be me, teach me about everything nasty. He was my mentor with regards to being who I am now. You Germans, you are so nasty. Well, yes, that was my first mentor, the Wolfgang Bandish, German guy. Oh, and he was a nice guy, but he lied to me as well. But I don't take offense already because we are still friends. I think so, but I don't know where he is now. I think I last spoken to him when I was coming to Switzerland, and I messaged him. He got shot or something in Papua New Guinea. When he visits me, he took off his ring. But then, you know me, I always find out things. When people are lying to me, I always figure it out. And then, boom, I catch it. Married. It was sad because I like him. He was old, I was 20. He liked me too. He sent me many things, many money. buy my first computer, he said to me, I want you to learn how to use the computer because he saw me, I was typing like crazy. I just don't know how to open a computer. I don't know what is a fucking whatever. And then he was teaching me. He was my first teacher which regards to how to use the computer because he said, when I go back home, I will buy you a computer set. And I want you to talk to me via computer. Well, I wanted to do the cyber nasty. Basically, that was he said to me. I said, hey. I said, yes, that was the deal. I will buy you everything, even the computer desk. It was like 25,000 20 years ago. He said, he even set it up himself. So when I go back home, and when I call you, I want you to be able to fucking answer the fucking computer. And I want you to get naked for me. I said, ha! I said, well, I was not used to doing cyber nasties in the internet. It was 20 years ago. I was 21. I said, what do you mean? He explained. I said, really? You can do that? I can watch you? He said, yes. I said, I mean, I have a lot of gadgets. I have everything. But the computer, I never really just like, I said, computer, I'm not an office person. I like games. I have many games, console, but never a laptop. So he said, I will buy you everything. All you need to do is answer the packing code. I said, I do working, no? He said, don't worry about it. I will know what time you come to. I will call you first and set, and then I said, okay. But then he buy everything, and I still was not so I don't know how to make an email. I don't know how to copy paste. I don't know anything. So he said to me, oh my gosh, I don't have much time to prepare to teach you everything before I go, because he only stayed 2 weeks. I said, I will ask someone to teach me. So I hired a young boy. I was 20, but, well, not a young boy. He was actually also a friend of mine. And he was a college student. He said to me, I said to him, hey, do you know computers, right? We were drinking. I'm always drinking. There is no day before that I never drink. I mean, seriously. No, not a day in my life. When I say to you, I don't know a day without this, that was also the same with alcohol. There was not a day in my life that I never drink alcohol. And then, all of the sudden, 2015, I never drink alcohol. That's why when I say to you, I can do things. When I say, I will vow. And when I say that, I'm going to do it. Consider it done. So, no. I have also a wine. Paula gave it to me last Saturday. Paula was here until Sunday, 12 noon. And he bring me a champagne, a prosecco, which I will never be drinking. I said to myself, if I don't, I will only open the bottle when I have a boat. So since it's barely impossible that I will have a boat, so never. I will never open that bottle. It will just be there forever. I don't want to open it. I want it to be preserved the way it is, not just the bottle, but the content. And Paula, I like you, but you remind me of someone. But I don't think that's the reason I like you when you are your Paula self, not your male self. You know why? When you become the male, you look like the person I don't want to see. But I don't say this to you, but I will tell someone about this, Jorgen. Because he is the person that I say everything. I mean, the things that I don't say to just anyone, but I can say it to Jorgen. there are people that I can say this and they will not be shocked because I already prepared them for what I have to say to them. I will be saying things to you that you will never can even imagine. But I know that he can handle it because he's still my friend until now. And he had been shocked since the first time we met. And he's used to it, you know. So, wait a minute. Where is it now? I have to, wait, I have to grind something. Just a minute, I have to get something from there. I am getting fat. I have to think. I want to use the ball pen that Irina gave to me. This ball pen was given to me by Rudy, Herr Rudy, my friend from near Omar House restaurant. It has a light and a laser light. I'm dead in a light. I asked him, he drive me home from Post. He was there. He actually invited me to dinner too. But I'm still busy. But I will message him. I will go to his house, give him something, a massage or something. Well, he is an old man. Not old. Well, pensionated, so maybe he's old. I don't know what's old to you, but to me. So what did I do? Naked Attraction. I want to be in that show. I wouldn't have the confidence to go to that show before because I don't really look that good before. But now, I want to go to join Naked Attraction. I can go naked now in front of the world because, well, it's not yet perfect. I still have a little bit work to do with my stomach. But, man, like, it's already been like a year. And my stomach dramatically changed. It's like, when I look at it before, I don't like to look at it. But now I can look at it now. So, I'm writing something. Monday. So where did I went to Monday? Dr. Pavesino. Because I forgot to write. Too busy. So this is check. Monday, that was my appointment. So So after him, what did I do? Did I meet anyone? No, I think I walked. No, after that, yeah, okay, last Monday I had an appointment. After appointment, I went to eat my lunch at the Living Museum. I talked to Nicole Otinga, but, moving on, after that, I went to go to the, I went to Cherokee. Hello, Nadira. I remember you. So shout out to my girlfriend, my best friend, my Cherokee girl. Her name is Nadira or Nadira. I know her for like 6-7 years since I was buying my clothes there because I used to shop in the Manor or Vogeli, but then things changed. So anyhow, so after Cherokee, I went to buy butter pretzel, and then I walked to Kirkbank. Oh no, I went to Otto's. I buy the bag and the pants. Went to Brokey. I wanted to check some furniture, but I didn't have a car and I don't have much money that time. I only got $20. I bring $50 and I normally finish $50 Monday. So after that, what did I do? Walk, and walk. Okay, I didn't do anything. So, okay. Pay Mr. Boots. I paid because I did pay Boots 3 320 francs. I went to pay him. I just want to know because I write it somewhere that I have to pay Mr. Boots because I wanted to pay by card last Monday because my last money I spent it on perfume. 2 perfume. It was just $10, but it was just a perfume for my washing my hands because I smoke a lot, right? Joints. So after I smoke, I spray my hands, and wherever I go, I spray a little bit because I don't like to be smelling too much marijuana, you know. I do love the smell of marijuana, but so anyhow, okay. So I also pay pen. So that is already finished. I send money to PDC banks. Paid bills. So okay. So it comes to Wednesday. What did I do? I sleep the whole day, I think. And today is Thursday. So yesterday. Oh yes. Because I always talk to Pen, normally every day, but literally I always talk to her, but when she's not that busy and she have a little bit problem right now, so I hope tomorrow is a different day and I will talk to her tomorrow because she's sleeping now, but she will wake up soon, so I have to talk to her because I know that something happened and I need to be there for her. No, she's not in a good spirits right now because the last message she sent to me, 3 messages actually, blah 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 and blah 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 blah, and then I was like, oh why? And then after that she said I'll talk to you tomorrow, I'm not feeling well, blah 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 blah. So I let her go. It was not a good day to her for her today, so but tomorrow is another day. It's always another day. So what? Paid pen. When did I do it? But I think somewhere between this week. I just put it here because it's already pen paid. So yeah. I mid-walk, I sleep the whole day. I think because I had a body pain. I walked too much. I had 4 kilos boots in my 2 feet, so it was like, bah. The boots is okay. It was not just to walk for a long period of time is not, it's too heavy. 4 kilos, one leg. Oh, 2 kilos, one leg. Hello. So, note to self, don't ever try a fucking marathon with a fucking, I have a lot of shoes. Fucking wear a comfortable shoes because I can walk the whole day. I don't have problems with that. I've done it. From 10 in the morning to 10 in the evening, I have been walking. I know it. That's what I do, but with the boots so heavy and so full of metal. Anyhow, so what day is today? It's Friday, no? Now, 12 o'clock, so... Oh, Cherin, she messaged me. Wait a minute. I don't have messenger here. I have here. What did he say to me? Shout out to Cherin, my best friend for nearly 11 years. But I think this message was this afternoon. Why did it just arrive in my phone? Yeah, it's not new. Yeah, this phone is crazy. You see, it says here Facebook message. Then 10 hours ago, but why did you send me a notification now? I thought it was not. So, it's like a lot of messages, just the notification, because sometimes I just delete it, the notification, I don't open it, meaning, so anyway, false alarm. I have to check the calendar, because appointment calendar. Oh, so yes, today's... Aha! Yes. So I have a date. But not tomorrow. Calendar. But so May. This is really a nice calendar, this one here. I like it. Wow. So I have appointment 14. Wait a minute. So when was the Monday? So I have appointment on the 7th. So 26, no? So 1 week. I have to check my book. May 7th. So, Hollenstein's birthday is May 25. It's a Tuesday. And when is my birthday then? Haven't seen my birthday. When is it? Oh, it's a Monday. So I would be celebrating my birthday on a Sunday because Monday is a weekday. Why not? I don't know yet. I want it to be simple this year. Just a few friends that want to come. Not really simple because me and Jürgen will be celebrating our birthday together. Jürgen's birthday was last week, and I already make plans with him. I said to him, we will celebrate together, and he said yes. So we are buying a cake with our names together, and maybe I buy 2 cake or 1 cake, and that, why not share? Sharing is caring. I have plans Because the last time, Omar didn't bring me a cake. That was the first birthday that I never had a cake, actually, to be honest. Because every time, even if I am alone, because not all the time I always make party in my birthday. Sometimes I did had a birthday that I didn't celebrate it with friends, but it was seldom. You know, sometimes it was just probably 1, 2 times, I remember. And even if I'm alone, I always have a cake. Oh well, I mean, I was talking about in the Philippines, but now when I come to Switzerland, I celebrate my birthday, but not with party, but with a person. You know, it's like a romantic date always. So I wanted a party because I like to have friends, not only one person. Because 10 years I was celebrating my birthday with like a date, always a date. And it's always like one-on-one. And I wanted last year to be the party that I never had, but the corona came about. So this year, I'm going to do the cooking. You know, what I'm going to serve to my friends, I'm going to do it myself. So, I had plans already. Jürgen will bring some drinks and balloons as well. Same like last year. And I said to him, the cake, I got it. I buy it for us. I said to him. Because he always buy everything, normally. But I also have money, no? So I don't want, now, I have money now because I get something. Not much, but I can buy the cake for, I said to him, the cake is on me. And the ice cream, it's on me. I always like to have ice cream and cakes on my birthday. So I said it to him, we were talking. Well, definitely I'm the one who's talking, he's the one who's listening. Blame him. When I talk to Jürgen, it's basically like long, and I would record a message sometimes for 15 minutes, 20 minutes. He would wake up, she said, you bombarded me again with a lot of messages when I was sleeping. I don't know if he makes his phone on silent. More or less, he already mute me. Because I can message you. If you are my friend, I don't care what time it is. I always say, but he already knows that. I said to him, you have to mute me sometimes because I can message you very, very late because he sleeps early. I sleep in the morning. So he said to me before, I already did. You know, but then he said to me, because you message so late, I said to him, yes, but you are my best friend, so I don't care. I love you. And he said, yeah. I don't mind. I mute people too, no? Well, I always put my phone on silent when I'm sleeping. And I turn it. Only the people in my favorites is not going to be silent when I'm sleeping because once they call me, it will go through. Because, point being, they are in the favorite, meaning it could be urgent. So, but trust me, how many person is in my favorite? Not much. Because if it's not I always try to them, however urgent it is that I cannot pick up the phone, message me, and when I wake up, I will be there. I will immediately respond. And I just, don't panic. I will be there. I said it to all of my friends. Regardless you're in, I will bend over backwards for you as well, it is what it is. I give to you what you give to me. And since a lot of my friends have been very, very generous enough for me, the least I can do is Do I need to say more? Come here. Come. My cat here. Mama. Wait a minute. You're just... So... So, donor's tag. I didn't do anything today. Just wash. Cook. Nada, no zero. And... So, it's Friday. What do I have to do? Saturday. I think I have plans. So I'm done. Oh my, that's a lot. What is this? Soya sauce, beads, bacteria, coffee, cat food, tissue, cheese. It's a shopping list. But this is already been old. So we have to make a new shopping list. So, and when is my other appointment? They say May. When was it? I have to call. I have to write. I have to check. I cannot do it now. I don't have the papers. It's in the bureau. So, I need to be. Hey. My hands is a little bit wet. I did it. I was rushing, wiping my hands. I love perfumes. Wait a minute, I forgot the light. And I want a hot coffee.
With naked on all four right now, standing proud because it is the UK's biggest free streaming service, you know. Coming up, Toy Wars relegated for a new start. Time to talk at the first event time.
But the truth is, we are all judged on results. Every single day. Just David.
When she was finding her voice, she didn't see limits. She saw possibilities. To be more than slim, more than an icon. She saw that she could be an inspiration, so that we could see possibilities too. Whatever your dreams are together we can make them come true. If we learn today, we can build tomorrow. Inspired by 20 years of breast milk research, Actimate Volleyball contains vitamin D to support the normal function of the immune system today for tomorrow. Trusted UK's #1 brand for everyone. And now introducing the new Actimate Organic.
So I'm back. Hello, Care Bear. You're here. Hello, darling. Wait a minute. I have to open a book. How are you doing? How is my best friend from the UK? I'm so glad that you're here. I have been talking a lot about you. So, I just went to reheat my coffee. How are you today? Best friend? How was work? Wait a minute, because I'm going to roll. And I am having a messy table. Wait a minute. I have to put my ball pens there. I have a lot. My coffee. Just a second. Got my batch of green a day ago. We should smoke together and have a nice video call sometime. I'm all up for it. What is the name again of your boyfriend? I always forget his name. I wanted to shout out, but since I don't have Instagram here or here, I only have Instagram in my laptop and they stopped it. I would like to do that. Yes. If you're up for a live video call, I am gonna do one for you now. I would love to jam, to smoke together. Okay. I lost one friend today. Well, we know each other 20. When was the corona? Was it last year? I know him for like a year. We dated for 2 months. He drunk messaged me today. Dylan. There you go, Dylan. So I really have to. I always forget his name because I actually sent him a message that was supposed to be yours, but then he was very kind enough to reply to me. And the reason point being that I don't remember him much, but I remember that he has a long hair like yours. You have the same hair. Because we never speak to each other. I mean, I don't have any friend whose name is Dylan. Dylan, right? Do you say it Dylan? Am I correct? I don't know anyone personally, which he is the first friend I ever had, and point being that we have talk to each other, and I said to him, "Are you the boyfriend?" Because he followed me, I followed him back, and I questioned him. "I think you are the boyfriend of the Care Bear." I was thinking in my head, I think he is the boyfriend of you. So I was correct. He said yes. So we never talk. So the reason I don't remember his name very much is because we never speak with each other. And I never had a friend whose name was Dylan. I don't remember, because if I have, I could remember. So he is the first person who has that name that is my friend now. So we have to talk, the three of us together. And I would really want to see your collection. I know that you are collecting some runes, or is that I don't remember. Was this something for? What is your collection? I saw it. I liked it, but then I was not really. I didn't have much time to browse much. And trust me, your collection, it's small, right? It was in a very nice. It was presented in a nice table, so I liked it. I forgot what you were collecting. But the thing is, you see it now, and you're only 20 years old. So you are collecting something that you are very passionate about. Let's see that collection grows in 10 years. Yeah, gems. Yes, exactly. You will meet him soon. We need to set up a date. Oh, so yes. I like your name. It's Care Bear, but I know your name is Sane. But since Care Bear is so catchy and so sweet, it's like, I love bears. Do you know how much bears I have? And the bear is the same bear. Like, I have one, this brown bear. I love brown bears. That's why I hated, Sub-Zero Alaska, Glenn Venavu. When he shot the bear, I stopped watching him. I mean, I know he is a hunter. I know he hunts. What is the name of this big animal in Alaska? They have this food in hunting season. I've seen him. I never seen him before shot this animal, but I know he hunts a lot. He fishes a lot, and he hunts deers or something. Okay. But then when he shoot that bear, shooting, I said, there are, come on, Glenn. You are not, sir. I just lost everything. I lost faith in humanity. How could you just shot a bear for, I think because there are more animals in Alaska, right? And he was shooting smaller ones, but come on, he is doing it for the show, because literally I don't think that Glenn needs this animal for food. Come on, even though how hard he will justify, he's a pilot, for crying out loud. I watched the show for a long time, Sub-Zero Alaska. I like Sue. I follow her, I message her, and one time I sent her what I bake. She liked it. I was over the moon. I am starstruck, and I have these people, that the celebrities, even Thalia, when she auditioned in with Simon, Britain Got Talent. I started following her career, and once in that time we were messaging in Twitter. I messaged her that I followed her because she was not yet famous at that time, and she replied, "I have our conversation." Even this antique road shows people, like, I have like my favorite antique, Anita Manning. She's my favorite, and because her accent is so Scottish. Do you have a good accent? I love British accent. I can't wait to see You know, in 10 years, yeah, I have a lot of bears, but the thing is, it's in the my room. But the thing is, the bear is the same bear. But, I mean, who buys a bear that the bear is basically the same, but the spaces are different? I have one here. It says danger party zone. I show you. I have this bear in different sizes from the biggest to the smallest, and with the Christmas, I mean, I have that 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 same kind of bears in different sizes, and I mean, why would I even buy the bear in same color? The smaller one has a Christmas head, and I have the biggest one, like, but still the same brown bear, and it's like a mama bear, a papa bear, and the children, and it's a lot, and it's in my room. I'm a big kid at heart. Trust me, even though I'm 45. I mean, I try to update myself with the young generations, you know. I am always interested to know what these kids are doing nowadays. And I want to do it too. I mean, what kind of a fucking person is this girl? She's not young. She's basically old enough to be a mom. But she is far worse than a child. But don't get me wrong, I'm really, really mature. But as I have said before, I never really grow old. Inside, I am still the same person who ran away from home when I was 14. And because, you know, all of my peers, my classmates, they look different now. I mean, even my ex-boyfriends, I wouldn't date them anymore. I mean, I also did change my body. I become really, really fat because 2006 I stopped doing drugs, like literally. I used to use methamphetamine because that was the drugs in the Philippines. It was basically rampant, and I basically long time I did, but then I stopped 2006. So after I stopped doing it, but I put myself into rehab 3 times. Didn't work, man. Every time I go in the rehab, because I know I have to stop doing that. I just couldn't stop. It was too hard. It was the hardest addiction I have to stop because I tried it. I failed miserably, and but there is always a turning point in your life when you said enough is enough. I see myself, like, I see, you know, there was this one time that I saw myself right in front of me, and I said to myself, if I don't stop now, this is who you will become. And I was looking at her. She was so pretty at that time, like, what happened to you? You were so, like, when the first time I saw this person, I wouldn't even imagine, I didn't even recognize her. She was white skin. In the Philippines, if you are my complexion, you are not so pretty. I am dark in my country. In my country, my people, they like a fair-skinned Filipina woman. And me, they don't, my skin is normal. If that is, you know, but the boys there, they like a Filipina with a fair complexion. I have this complexion. You like my complexion probably, but in my country, I am not. This is, to me, I think it's okay, but I am dark in my country. But they like a little bit brighter shade. This is already brown, but I have been in the sun. So, and I saw this girl. She was so pretty. She have, well, I was like, wow. She was driving cars that I would just imagine to drive because I saw her. We used to go to the same club party. And, you know, at that time, she didn't even look at me. She was this stuck up. She thinks that, but I liked her. But sometimes it is what it is. And all of a sudden, after 5 years, I saw her again without teeth. Fucked up her life pretty bad. Her skin was shit. Breakouts without a teeth. I was like, I said to my other friend, well, this was, you know, where people, you know what I'm saying. I said, is this? Huh? Huh? They said, what the fuck? And she was even mooching off me. I was like, wow, I wouldn't want to be like I wanted to be 5 years ago, but not now. And she was doing like this. I was shocked. And she was biting her jaw. I was like, and one of the boys said she is now a crack whore. I was like, hey? I mean, she's in front of us, you know. She said, it is what it is. That is the I was like, what you know, she was younger than me, but I wanted to bring her because she had ended everything, and I look at her like she was a goddess. She was so pretty, man. If I said she was pretty, you know, you could just believe her nose, her complexion, and all of a sudden, she was like, you wouldn't even want to look at her. It's like, you know, like, boo. I mean, I said to myself, if this is what it takes for me to polish myself, I'm like, and that moment, I said to myself, it was 2006. I said, fuck man, no. After that, meeting that woman, saw that, and at that time, I was also already like, spiraling down, and and I already had a lot of spiraling down myself, and it was just the top of what I seen. So I said, this is not going to be me. I said, if I don't stop now, I will ended up being this person, and I wouldn't want that. So um I don't have strong lungs. So he said, wait a minute.
Someone that's calm and caring, patient or not upset, just give you a hug, not airheads.
It's not too much. I don't have a. Well, I have this coughing thing. So he said he have an accent. You'll hear it soon enough. He's so cute, my bear. Glad to hear, proud as fuck to hear that. Yes, man. I want to hear your accent. We have to go. The thing is, we cannot, I don't know if you would incriminate yourself to go live, because in the UK, you cannot, I mean, I don't think it's good for you to go live publicly when UK is not legal. It's far worse than Switzerland. Because even here, I'm saying to you, this is not yet that much. It's not yet. CBD, the thing is, you can smoke 10, I think, 10 grams. More than that is punishable by law. I'm just saying to you the truth. I either because I am not selling, I'm just would want to clarify that. That is the reason everyone knows me here. But nevertheless, me too. If they wanted to pick me up, they can pick me up. But I have 10 grams here. But I do get more, yes. But the thing is, I have both. I have CBD and THC. CBD is legal. This one not. But 10 grams, I think, is doable. And as long as you're not selling, you can get away with that. That's the reason I can get away with this, because I don't sell. And because once you are selling, and that is a different story. But this is personal use. So that is probably the reason, because I am ready to go with them whenever they pick me up. And that is going to be a huge story, because I am a cannabis advocate. I'll position myself to be in the right side. I always say, as long as you know how to justify your actions and you are not doing anything seriously to incriminate yourself, you know what I'm saying? Then, it's what you're doing. As long I know I know what I'm doing. I really know what I'm doing. But that's the thing. If you pick me up, I will say this to you when we are in private. Some things, wait. I was lazy to take out the, because I don't touch the grass. I am very, very allergic to it. Do you see? I have a spoon and I put it in the plastic. Well, I have two. Because the powder, I'm so allergic to this. And when I'm rolling, I have to remember that I cannot touch my face. Otherwise, man. So I didn't clean it. I just hope that it will be broken itself. So I have two products here. I have CBD hash, CBD and THC. So if they can arrest me. Seriously, I am not provoking them, but I don't have much to be arrested. And if you're going to arrest me, be sure that you have much space in that fucking cell. And enough for that. Because I am not selling. I'm not a drug lord, no? Ay. So let's put here. Do you mix your grass with tobacco? Because in Switzerland, they mix it. I will be. So you see, it's starting already. I mix. This one, and I mix 10% of tobacco. Because I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't like I cannot smoke cigarettes. Do you see that? Wait a minute.
I might find it hard to move on because I've married for 22 years. The last few years were great, and the one worst husband of the year, 2 years, went within 3 different type of words.
this grinder. It's given to me by Alain last year. It was a gift. And he gave me 1 kilo of chocolates. And he's coming this month. He's from Geneva. I want to invite you to Switzerland. If you ever have any plans to go for a holiday with your boyfriend, of course. But I wish that you will come here in August because we have a street parade and we have a gay parade here, and I am gay also. And the street parade is August 1st. It is the birthday of Switzerland, and you will love it. It's like, do you like techno and rave and house music? Because I am a rocker, yes, by heart, but I listen to all genre of music, even to classical, instrument, everything, even to weird musics that have weird instrument. That's like what the fuck. You know, I value myself of not just being a close person, minded person, because it doesn't matter if I don't. I mean, I like all music. Music is music. Before not, when I was your age, I stick to rock. But then I realized that if you are close-minded, you will not move too much in life because you will be left behind because you are not open in trying new things in life. You said, oh, I don't like it. How do you know that you don't like it if you never tried it? It's like food. I have tried everything. Like, I am not so proud of it. Like, I was young and I am very, very, now I have problems. Outgoing, adventurous. Even if you tell me how to eat a live something, I would probably do it for a dare. And yes, that is the type of person I am. I am super, super extreme. I mean, adrenaline is the thing that make me tick. I fly motorcycles. I drive fast cars. It's like, you will probably, you have probably checked my things, my content, but I have more content in Facebook. In Instagram, not much. But a lot of the things that I do mostly is posted in Facebook, not in Instagram. It's just 10% that is here in Instagram because that is happening. Literally, that is not what's really happening in a day. Check the Facebook, then you will see the full thing. Oh, fuck, did she really did it in a day? How did she even manage to be in this place and that place in a day? It's my talent. I was in France, okay? I was in Paris. I lost my voice in Paris. And my best friend, she told me, what kind of a person loses her voice when she was gallivanting in Paris? It's like, how are you? Who were you with? I mean, well, I was talking to myself all the time. You lost your voice talking to yourself? I said, yes. And I meet all the types of person, the drug dealers in Paris. I mean, I don't call them drug dealers, but, they were selling me hash. And the hash, I need a magnifying glass to see because it was too small. And it was too, okay, I show you one thing. I have, wait, I don't know where it is now. I have things here and everywhere. Wait, I have hash. I want to show you something because I'm going to roll it anyway. I just don't remember where it is. Wait. Mamma mia. Sometimes I am really...
Have you noticed how few butterflies and bits there are in the summer? And the wildflowers my friend loved to really
I think just too much things, Mom. You will love it here. There you go. I think you will love it here in Switzerland. You know, this is coming from my best friend. This is darker one. It's not much. So this is, but I already used some of it. So this is the one that's left. In Paris, I need a magnifying glass to see the hash that they were selling. And it was cheap, okay, I think 10 euros, but I think, where is the hash? It was in a small thin foil. And then I kind of opened it, I don't see it. It was like, I have never seen something so, to be sold, so pathetic in my entire use of anything. I have never seen something in the street. I mean, for fucking sake, what the fuck is this? I was laughing. Because honestly, you know the stupidest thing? I have my own stash. Because I ride the train to go to Paris. I didn't want to fly. Because in the airport, I will be checked. But not in the train. Check my I don't have my Paris pictures, I think, here. I think I have it in Facebook. So, yes. And all the police in Paris, Paris also is not legal, you know. That's why they have very expensive. It's just expensive to get a grass. And it was not even a good quality. It's like, maybe I am in a wrong crowd. But trust me, I nearly died in Paris too. Yes, I got OD'd by a friend. I still have his pictures here, so I didn't complain that he owed me. So that's the reason I said to myself, never will I ever try something new. I nearly died. So, you know, sometimes to be able to, that's why I am saying this to you, don't try a thing. I trusted him because he was a scientist, more like someone who works in the, like, I don't know, his name is Felix. We have a lot of pictures, so, but the thing is, I don't want to remember it because maybe he will be incriminated because I nearly died. He nearly have a homicide in his hands. So I have to shut my mouth now because I let it go. I didn't pursue it. I came back home, right? So I would rather shut my mouth now because I had an OD moment in Paris. You know, but don't take anything. Ecstasy, liquid ecstasy, it's called G something, GMX something, GMT. Do you know this? Don't take liquid ecstasy. It's like, that is the thing that almost killed me, okay? I never, but then I said, because I was saying to you that you have to try almost everything. I tried almost everything aside from heroin. And I wouldn't try things more than I have already did because my book list of, you know, is nearly checked. Only the heroin is the one I left behind, and opium. I never tried opium and heroin. The rest, what is in your catalog? Oh, brown sugar. I never do brown sugar. Yeah, that's more about it. So don't, I like LSD paper. That is, I use mushrooms, LSD paper, and weed. So far, that's, wait, I'm trying to look at what do I use. Because sometimes I do use some things occasionally, once in a blue moon, but it is what it is. I never lie. I would rather put it out in the open, probably a little bit incriminate myself, but it is what it is, you know. I am not absolving myself in being, but I don't drink alcohol. You know, there are, exemptions to the rules that are the super less is, come on. It's like, how do you quantify the intake of your personal medication? Let's just say it that way. Because a little bit of this is not too bad for your health, but too much is not good. So do you understand me? If you know how to justify your intakes, because a judge will not give you a death penalty for a shit like this. Common sense. And you are still in good in the society. You know you are not a menace to the society. You are a productive person and you are self-medicating. And as I am. And I can never live without this one. Hello. Just kill me now. I will go to Geneva to the mercy killing. I will apply myself. Because I can never. This is in my system, Care Bear. Sane. Sane, right? Sane. I am correct. And Dylan. Now I remember his name now. Because I have ways to remember things. Then now I think that I will not forget Dylan's name. Because I connected his name to something that is, sometimes when I have problems remembering something, I connect that into something that is personal to me, but I will not say. So, Dylan. And sometimes our memory, we don't need to remember everything that is irrelevant, but the things that are relevant to me. I have a very photographic memory. That is the thing that I always ask to my Lord. And if I don't see your, people, they say to me, I don't like you taking pictures of me. And I will not never go to a person that will not make me take a photo of you. You know why? I have a 101 reasons why I take pictures. I cannot guarantee that I won't have a dementia or Alzheimer's when I grow older. I cannot guarantee that. But the one thing I can guarantee is I can check my files. If I see you in my pictures, this is, oh yes, you are my friend, I have wrote about you. I will just check and balance my preferentials, right? Because I would probably write about you if you are a friend of mine. Maybe you are just, I have been fooled many times saying, even my own family, they have wronged me. Maybe that's why you say a little bit of a broken bird in me. But I'm trying to stand very, very strong because I would be lying if I say I have not been broken. You see? But the thing is, regardless how broken I did have, I managed to put myself into pieces even though I am shattered. I'm a mosaic now. But even a mosaic is an art. You can still, oh my. If you watch Tinkerbell, do you know that she broke the spear of light and it shattered? And Tinkerbell put it all together and it became more magical because it was coming, the energy was coming in all points of direction. So that is how I metaphorically put myself into a hypothetical example, like, because I know in this world, it's not only me. who have suffered in silence, who let people walk over them. And I wasn't as strong as I am now. I used to fail. You know, I used to be bullied. That's the reason I stand up for the people who cannot speak for themselves, who cannot stand up for themselves. Because once in a lifetime, I was that person. But there was also this person, people around me, who is now me, that helped me along the line when I was that person who was, do you know how it feels like when people are bullying you, you are gang up just because you are different? And you have to learn to have courage inside you to fight for yourself, because unless you stand up for yourself, these people will never stop. You will move places just in order to have peace, because you cannot stand up anymore. These people that even in the workplace, they will. I've been there, I was ganged up by girls when I was 14 years old. They attacked me, and instead of the people stopping the fight, they hold me back, and they were kicking me and punching me. I was like, why are you? And I was, at this time, I was so young. I never had this experience before. I was wondering, I always asked people, why are you doing this to me? What have I done? I always, like, if I panic, and I always ask, what have I done? I do like this when I'm panicking, when I was a child. What have I done? I always question, why are they mean to me? But that is, I didn't know. I was sheltered, I was not used of. My mom, she was my mother is great. So anyway, once I was 14 years old, I was ganged. I was by 4 girls. And it was in my own house, in my own party. I was with my ex-boyfriend, which we are still friends until now. I was 14, I think he was 16. More or less. Until now, we're still friends, and he have kids, and he's a rich boy. So anyway, I was having my own party. 14 years old, I have a car because I ran away from home. Anyway, long story short, I opened the door, they ring, and then one of the girls, he grabbed my hair. I was like, whoa, I never had a fight in my like this before. So, and instead of them helping me not to be banned, I don't know what I have done. I never done anything. So, they hold my hand. I cannot move, I cannot fight, I cannot cover my face. And these girls, they were hitting me. And at that time, I said to myself, never will I ever let this happen to me. I was crying, and then after that, I become a weapon of distraction. I trained, I fight, and fight more. And to the extent that I was the one who will bang your face. When the girl in the Philippines, I will follow you. You are acting up. I become the alpha. And I have my minions around me. And if I'm always in the discos, and a lot of girls, they give attitude to me. Do you know what we do? I was young, 18, 19, 20, something like this, up to 25. We will follow you. I will follow you to the toilet because I cannot, outside when we fight, the bottles will be flying. So, my favorite move is to flash your face in a fucking toilet while I'm just putting it down there, hitting, oh man, that is my favorite move. Because I have been in that situation. So, you are going to fuck the fucker, you are going to bullshit the bullshitter, think again. Because all my life, I have friends that are male. My mentors, my best friends, They teach me how to fight. They teach me how to everything. Even my brother, you know. And I was fighting now with guys. Basically, fist fighting. Oh, knuckle fighting. You know, I love what is this? That brass knuckles. That is my favorite weapon of choice. I don't need a fucking gun. I don't need a fucking knife. Inside my jacket, there is already a brass knuckles left and right. Fuck me dead, man. So, you see what I can damage to you? And I am really, really good in self-defense, man. I said this to you, my friends. They are in the service, in the force. I am really, really a good shooter. I play paintball. My favorite weapons of arm is a knife. Basically, old school. I like axes. Double-bladed axe, I like it. I like samurais. I am really good with the knife. When I say I'm really good, point being, I'm good. I have a lot of experience when it comes to fighting. But I'm basically your fucking machine, man. That's why I say to you, I don't need to do this shit. I'm done with it. Let's wait until worst comes to worst, then. But still, you know, we have to, it's not yet worst. You know, we are not in the apocalyptic age yet, so let's give peace to one another. But when the time worst comes to worst, this person here is the person who will be defending the ones that, the zombies, that I will be the one killing the zombies. Just kidding. So, okay, let's roll time. I want to roll one with hash and powder. Okay. I'm sleepy now. I am a little bit worried because I don't know what's happening with my best friend. She's, I don't know, I have to wait yet until she wakes up and tell me everything. Basically, I'm gonna know anything anyway. She tells me everything. I still have the boxes. I was unfortunate. Is green legal there? I already said it's not yet legal, but it's going there. We have a cannabis trade already here, but point being, it is with the Medical Cannabis Associated, but partly it is still in the I think the politicians that they are deliberating it yet, but Switzerland already has gone far when it comes to cannabis, because I have read that Switzerland doesn't want to be the second Amsterdam. Yes, I agree. I don't like that as well. I mean, with the cannabis is okay, but if it's going to be a red light district and with all its, I don't want, I mean, I wanted it to stop with me. Let's give these young girls a new life. Let's not depend on, it sucks, it bites. I don't want to see these young beautiful girls going to direction where I have been. I don't want. Because would you want to see your daughter, your own daughter, in a place where I have been? Do you know how hard it is to make a life when you are in the mud? You know what the pandemic has done? Because it closed all the borders, the sex business, the sex industry. I am not saying that it's good because half of these people doesn't eat anymore. Do you see they are homeless? They depend in the brothels. The young girls, I don't want to see them there. I want it to stop with me. So I wish when the pandemic ends, people will think again. Let us not. Why is prostitution, I mean, pornography is not illegal? I think I would like to do pornography rather than prostitution or getting paid for sex. I would rather I would love to, I mean, I've done it, no? I said to you, Care Bear, I got nothing to lose. I am not afraid to air my dirty laundry in general, or in metaphorically speaking, or hypothetically speaking. I want everything to end with me. I don't want to see these girls Would you want to see your sister working there? Or I don't know if you have a sister, but if you have a sister, would you want your sister to think? I mean, sometimes it is what it is. You know, you have to play the cards that you have been dealt with. Especially you don't have education. And I don't know, some girls, they think that it's okay. They wanted to have nice clothes, fake nails, fake everything. I mean, that is one reason they are being led. They are not supposed to be there. You know, there are different situations why a person has to do things that are, I wouldn't recommend it. I would not. Because if it doesn't feel right, I mean, I never personally had this attitude of that kind of a worker. Thank you, but I'm, why do you think I have been brave enough to show the real me? Because I have nothing to lose. That ship already sailed a long time ago. I just have to own everything that I have done. And I may say that I'm not really some of the things, even though how, what do you call this? Morality-wise, not my best moment. But I mean, I can justify everything, you know. I really can. Because I never had that attitude of that kind of, how do you say this? Of all the roses that has been in that garden, I am the black rose, meaning they are all red. Black rose, they are not much, you know, but you can get it. Blue rose as well, you know, they are rare. You know, sometimes people think that is only what they can achieve. And they think it's, personally, I don't want, you know, I'm hoping that when this pandemic ends, it ends, you know, like the brothels, Zurich, Langstrasse, I mean, people will say, what kind of a person you are, Blaze? You know, you basically killed the business. So what? Find something else to do. I mean, look at me. People look down on me, okay? But sometimes I say, you know, walk a mile in my shoes. Because what you see is, you already make assumptions about me and my life. But that is not what it's all about. I have many layers to me, you know. It's just part of the things that, it's just part of one part of my life, but I was not there. I finished that career 5 years ago. I mean, I do things now not professionally, but like, like, I play the game still, but not for money anymore. I mean, I don't want, they say to me, Blaze, if you don't want to do it, then don't do it. You know, if you cannot swallow it, then don't. So that's the reason I am trying hard, really trying hard, not to put myself again in a situation that I don't want to be in anymore. Like, even if I have to clean, I have to take I said, I am planning to get Ausbildung, meaning I have to study first the job before I can get the job. It's like, you have to pay for your studies and then you can get that job. And I already talked to my best friend in the bureau about this, and he said, slowly, you have to study first the German, because my German is really not the perfect. And then I said to him, even if I will be a garbage collector, a custodian, or at least give me something, that I will not be taking benefits. Because all my life, I work hard for myself, for my money. I really did. And this, I don't want to be crying all the time, But I am just a passionate person that I'm not just talking about myself, but I talk in general, that hoping that when people see me, they will learn something from me, Please don't do things because if there is no such person who will voluntarily show them what it's like when you go to that direction, because no one will openly say, hey, I am that, they will rather shut their mouth and hide in the closet rather than putting themselves up front in the fire lane, I am in the open. Because I rather be the example of what life can be if you don't choose it wisely. I mean, you can fuck up really, really bad and it could cost you your life. Same like me. I am not proud to say that I have done so many things. But looking back at it, I would say I am lucky. I am the one who didn't really wasted myself, I still have my looks. Well, it's not like how it looks like when 20 years ago, but I have never looked far better than how I look when I was younger. And my energy is far stronger now than 20 years ago. Maybe it's because of the diet, or I don't know. I mean, I have never been sick. Well, I have problems with my lower back. I had it before 2006. I got an x-ray and the doctor said, you have to lose weight, you are overweight. That's why your body is holding, your back is holding too much of the weight. That's the reason I had an x-ray. Well, it was very expensive in the Philippines to have a general checkup. But, somebody paid for it, my ex-husband. Because I said to him, I'm feeling not so good. I'm dying. He said, go to the doctor. I said, I don't want. I don't have money. I send you. Send me the bill. I said, okay. I mean, I don't hate my ex-husband. And I don't think he probably, I mean, I don't think, I love him as a person. I can say that again. because he knows that I care for him. He just don't want to listen to me. And there is just so much, so little I can do, you know. I can force the horse to go to the lake, but I cannot force him to drink. It's a fucking horse, for crying out loud. It's a big horse. You know, I can force him, drag him to go to the lake, but to drink, unless he wanted to, or I put something in his mouth, probably. I don't know. I never tried it, but it's a metaphor. Too much crying. You know, I just get emotional when I see my old self, because I love me, you know. I mean, if there is no one else there for me to love me, who else would love me but me? So if I wanted other people to at least care for me, not for like a wife or a lifetime partner, I'm really not looking for one. I mean, I want to be a free bird. I just don't want to drag anybody down with me or drag me with them. I want to fly as high as I can, alone or with company, but not. It would have been a dream if I could find somebody, but will never get married anymore. You can put that to the grave. You can cash that check, because when I say things, what would make me change my mind? That is the question. I don't know, because I have decided, maybe in the next life, if we have still the world here, if it's not yet, if we humans didn't put the world in turmoil, hopefully we still have this world, and maybe I will be reincarnated again. Who knows? I hope not. I don't want to live again another life. I'm done with this life that I have, and I am just so grateful to my Lord that regardless how lost I was, you know, in my lifetime, I still find my way back home. Point being, I still find my old self in me, that I didn't lose myself along the way. You know, it would be sad if I don't recognize who I was anymore. I mean, what happened to you? How come? Did the world break you really hard that you forget who you were? I don't want that. I still want. I don't want to lose myself. You know, the person I am happy with myself. I really am. I don't want to be the person to pretend someone else. I just wanted to be me, you know, because I don't see myself as a person that is annoying. I see myself as a loving, generous, kind-hearted, warm person, like a mother, you know. Unfortunately, I was not blessed enough to play the part. And it hurts. But I cannot do anything about it now, you know. It's too late. I wanted to be a child. I wanted to be a daughter. I wanted to have a family. I wanted to have the things that you people have. Not the material things. But I wanted to have a brother, a sister, a loving mother, and a good father, you know. They don't have to be rich. As long as they represent the good moral standards of a loving family, you know. They have, my father is an honorable man. That is what I am. Honorable man. You know, I don't care much about material things. You know, regardless how much I have. You know what I have represents how many friends I have. Because things around me, they tell a story.
So join comedian Rosie Jones, who left the disabled Northern and London. Travels free, doing all the magical things legally permissible at the time of fame.
But what I wanted is not the one that money can buy. I cannot buy a mother. Can I? Or do I have to hire one to act one for me? Maybe I can do that, no? Maybe I have to hire a father figure and a brother. Maybe I have to hire actors for this. You see how pathetic my life sounds right now? But that is what I really wanted. To have a loving family that will support me.
Do a hardcore training session and find out what happens when you say to people, I actually prefer it.
That is what I cannot have.
Located in East Anglia, not to be
I
confused
can have
with
anything I want.
Norwich is said to be the UK's most complete medieval city.
Seriously, I can have.
51 churches that used to boast
Regardless how.
57. Thankfully now,
If I set my heart and foot into achieving anything, any material thing that I wanted, there is no question in my mind. Because ever since I was young, I managed to get myself all the things that I wanted. All, literally everything I ever wished for.
These mega labs perform all year round and are proof that some things in life haven't changed since the 18th.
From the most expensive jewelry to the most expensive clothes, I am not lying. I have managed to give it to myself. I have wear it. But do you know what I cannot do? I cannot bring my mom. I cannot say, my Lord, can you please take the father instead of the mother? Because trust me, I did send it. Can I make a trade? And I even said, and I even managed to say, can you just take me instead? Rather than my mom, you know. Why does she have to go? That I can never do. I can never. There are things that you have, that you were given. You have You know your mom, you know your father, you have a family, you have grandparents.
First up, it's the liquid you use to get lead line stains out of cards.
Do you know I would trade everything to have what you have? I said this before. I just wanted even 2 pieces of a family. My mom and my brother, I would give everything. But I cannot have that, you know. You know, when you have unresolved issues, it's under the carpet, buried under the carpet. You know, locked down in the underneath closet of your, you know, and one day you will have to open them again. You know, I know that I have to open this. I wish before that I wouldn't be open, you know, these wounds. And because these wounds, they never heal. You think they just go away, but they don't. You just intend to put them on hold. You just... And unless you resolve these issues, you will have this hole inside your heart. You know, like my brother passing away, it was so sudden. When we just started making plans, I waited so long for him to say those words to me. But then when he actually did, say those words, when we actually did started making plans, he was taken away from me. I never cried. 8 years ago, my brother died. And I know, because I know he was gone. Even before they told me, even before I called that morning, I already know. And then I called when I wake up very early, 5, 6 in the morning here. I was dreading when my brother didn't pick up the phone. Normally my brother is the one who answers the phone. Oh Dylan! You're here. You're a strong woman, Miss Blaze. Keep being strong. I'm trying, Dylan. I'm trying really hard. Thank you, you know. I am blessed, you know, up to this point, you know, that I keep on meeting new people, you know, like your lovey-dovey there, Care Bear, Zane. You know, I met him. He actually helped me from getting hit by cars because I was walking. I don't know where to go. And if he wasn't there, I would have probably walked in the highway. But he was there watching me. The stupid Asian woman. Walking in the big world. Gallivanting. And yes, as I was trying to say, you know, there are things that people took for granted. Even their own family. They don't love one another. I mean, I would give anything if I could have two of my most beloved people back. But I cannot do that, right? You know, losing your mom, the person who wanted you the most. I'm very grateful for her for giving me at least a little bit of chance in life. Imagine what would happen to me if she didn't took care of me, if she didn't took me, regardless how much life she have left. That's why I never forget her. I owe it all to these two people in my life. I owe it everything to them. What I have now. That's why I always say to people, don't be scared to tell them what you really feel. Because you might not have that chance. Because I know I didn't. It was too sudden. 8 years ago, I didn't cry like this. I only started crying 4 years ago. You will never see me cry. I mean, the people who saw me crying are the ones that are really, really close to me. But you see now, the world see me cry. The world see my pain. The world knows what, before I try to hide everything, I only show what I wanted to people to see. The ones that I am confident or comfortable of, But how about the other, because it's not always roses and rainbows, right? But now you see, when it's not roses and rainbow, you see the other side of me. You see the both sides of me. You see me at my worst, and you see me at my best. Because that is the reality. Life is not always a bed of roses. Sometimes people, they get angry, People curse. People get mad. And I am just one of them. Don't expect too much that I will always be happy, because I always wanted that. But do you see the irony of that statement? If you see what I see, if you know much about how much I know, happiness is really not on the table. It's not because of me. It's because I always say, my metaphors are not always about me. Sometimes I'm talking in general, So please don't just think that I'm always talking about me, because half of the times when I speak it in general, first it's about me, and then incorporated that if this is happening to me, do you think somewhere out there, same person is also experiencing more or less, is in the same situation that I am in, or similar, and handling these things, because it's not always this, there are a lot of circumstances that sometimes It could happen to anyone. Let us just put it this way. Which one I will? Maybe this one, the black one. I want to use a little bit. I want to smoke this. Well, this is a mix of everything. The one I can smell now. This is a mix of a lot of nonsense. I will not tell you because it's my own ingredient. I am the Blaze Labu. My daddy calls me that. Blaze Labu. I like it when we make jokes about my inventions. Not really like I do a lot of nonsense, you know. I like to create a new level of nonsense. And he is my guinea pig. I say to him, try this, try that. It's good, it's always been good. Yeah. One thing I pride myself is when I do something, it must be good. Otherwise, pack it up. Let's stop this nonsense. If we cannot do things perfect or close to perfect, pop that. Let's not waste our time. You know, it's not worth doing. You know, or replace this player. This doesn't play really good. Waste of my time. Bullshit. You know. I cannot breathe anymore, so note to self, stop crying now. Look at my eyes again. I have been crying the whole week straight. Not because, well, it's because of my family. You know, I don't know what's happening to me. I have been crying, thinking about my brother, like almost every day. No, like not almost, like every day for like a week now. You know, I think about him all the time. But not every day like some, you know, but this past few weeks, I have been very, very depressed. This week. Well, a lot of things is, especially my situation with the house, this is the one that makes me really, really depressed because I don't want to do it again. I don't have the energy to pack up again. Also, the people that help me, I talk to them. They know everything what's happening. They're not happy about it. Let's just put it this way, you know. And I am not happy about it as well. So, we have to put a resolution which regards to this. Because as I have said before, I am not bowing down. I am not bowing out. I will stand for this. You know, so help me, my Lord, because you put me in this shit. Let's do this together. I always say to you, I don't decide for myself anymore. When the decision I have made is not mine. Damien, come. I want to stop crying. I want to breathe. I cannot breathe anymore. Fucking shit. I don't want this. I'm cold. I need a shoe. I have cold feet. Like very, very cold feet. That's it. Lucky smoke. I the baby. I am actually going to watch something. A Star is Born by Lady Gaga. I promised my best friend I will watch this. This is her favorite film and I haven't watched it. I tried it. I tried watching the movie, but I always stop after 15 minutes because I have to do other things and it just keeps on playing in the background. So I always manage to stop it. I haven't finished the film yet. I watched 1408. One of my favorite films. Jen Cusack and Samuel Jackson. man. Oh shit, man. Because I am also cold. That's why I am happy. I cannot be cold, especially in the head. You know, I get sick. I need to get a slippers.
So we have some new details about what led to the deadly shooting of Andrew Brown Jr. in North Carolina. We just learned that deputies were serving Brown
Wanda.
warrant for possession of 3 grams of cocaine when he was shot and killed.
So, who
One of Brown's relatives
arrest warrant for possession of 3 grams of cocaine when Andrew Brown was shot and killed? New details, oh come on. Oh man, sometimes this news, you know, add up into the washout. You know, it's the washout. You know, it's people try to cover up the real story because I always believe there is always 3 sides of the story: his story, your story, and the real story. That's why I said to myself, I always arm myself with the real story because I have the real story is the only thing I need, you know, to combat and battle life. I don't need to create lies. I just have to tell the truth, nothing but the whole truth. So help me, my Lord. You know, even if I go to a fucking electric chair trying to say the truth, I would do it. You know, because I know in my heart I am telling the truth. You know, I cannot live with guilt feelings. I cannot. It's just too heavy. I get sick. If I lie, I cannot sleep. I burden myself too deep. That's why the reason I decided to just come out in the open, you know, see it for yourself. What is there that I have to lose anyway? Nothing. It's already, that ship already sailed a long time ago. So what the fuck are you going to lose anyway? Just come out in the open, be real, be genuine, show them who you really fucking are, you know. Show the world who the fuck you really are. It is what it is. You know, stop hiding. Because people will assume and make stories about you if you don't show them who the fuck you really are. Because, you know, you cannot maintain that facade for years. But if you show who you really are, you don't need to, right? It will show. Because that is the genuine you. Oh. You will get tired. You cannot, you know, as long as you're playing yourself, then, you know, you don't need to. Oh shit, I forgot to play this. Because, you know, if you're playing the real, one way or the other, the real you will come out. Because you cannot play that fucking shit forever. Because it's a role. You don't do this when the cameras are gone. You go back to the you. But then when you play the you will never get lost playing that role because that role is yours. And trust me, a person who would, hypothetically speaking, would try to play Blaze just in case I would be in a big screen, but they cannot. Just for the instance that I talk, how I how I feel is, and I have many, many voices. I have a child voice, I have a Mickey Mouse voice, I have a Donald Duck voice, I have a erotic voice, I have a child voice, I have a fucking scary voice, I have a nonsense voice. Trust me, I do voices. That's one of my talents, you know. I like doing voices. You know, I can change. Yeah, with things I wanted to be. Well, anyway, wait, I need to pee again. If I finish this, then I go to the toilet. Look at my cat. You have to see him. He's like sleeping in the bed. Like super cute. Super, super cute. You know how many pictures I have with this cat? Like 10,000. More or less. More. I have an album with his pictures. It's already 500. Well, he's 10 years old, no? Turning 11. So, super cute. Do you think how many times this cat should have died? This cat should have died a long time ago. 5 years ago, to be exact. But he lived 5 years more. And I hope he will have 10 years more to go. You know. I know he won't live forever. But, you know, it is what it is. I don't want to get another one. I'm a very loyal person, you know. Maybe I get a bird. No, I don't like birds because birds, they have to fly. Unless it's Big Bird from Sesame Street. Bob's Burger. I like it. They're crazy here. Yeah, I watch a lot of cartoons. Like literally a lot. Like the whole day. Well, not really, but sort of. Cartoon films, cartoon series. I watch a lot of Nickelodeon. Oh man. Yeah, I know. Basically, that's why sometimes when I am with really matured people, they really don't enjoy what I am watching. I mean, they call me hardcore, but then I was watching SpongeBob. Yes, she's fucking hardcore. Look at her films. SpongeBob. Yeah, because, you know, my dad, he was boasting. He said, yeah, she's so fucking hardcore, blah, 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 blah. And all of a sudden, they visited me. And they were shocked because I was like, you said she was hardcore and all. Yeah, don't be fooled with the SpongeBob. It's just a film. It's just her favorite show. The pee-pee. Somebody actually messaged me today. Here in Instagram. I didn't read the whole message because it was already scrolling up and I was sitting here. But as far as what I have read, he said he wanted to meet me. Well, he's a lawyer. I know him from a dating site a long time ago, but we didn't really manage to meet. But then he find me again. I think we met in somewhere like Tag, but I haven't been in Tag for like years, 5 years, 3 years, more or less 3 years. The last dating site app I was is Badu and Lovo. And after the corona erupted, I never meet random people. You know, I cannot, you are judged by your actions. So when you let them see things that you should have been doing, and then you said that you are a changed woman, what kind of a changed woman does that? So I don't want to incriminate myself. I follow the rules. Every rule in the book. What happened? Why did I go dark? Why? Oh, now I know. I think my battery is running out so far. Because when I started my life, it was 50% only. So, because I have been doing lives before, I was doing this and I was cleaning my, 4% charge your tablet. So, I have 4% people, so I have to go. When I have been with you since 10 p.m., 11, 12, 1, 2. So 4 hours, and this iPad this broadcast is going to end anyway because it will only allow me to this. It depends upon what your gadget is. It only allows me 4 hours, and it will automatically cut off. But since I have 4% of battery, I would like to say my goodbyes. And it's 2 a.m. here anyway, so I have to finish what I'm doing, but I'm not yet going to bed. I have one movie to watch. I have done everything. So basically, this week is easy for me. And that's it for now. So we will see each other tomorrow. Whatever you do it in moderation. Don't kill yourself, okay? Don't kill yourself along the way. And whatever you do, stay alive. Stay safe as well. And stay positive if possible. Like literally try hard to stay positive. And if not, go to sleep because tomorrow is a different day. Tomorrow is always another day. And be fair to one another and always spread the love and be genuine. Bye-bye for now. Ms. BlazeComrade 777 saying goodbye.